What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Game Week FC. My name's Travis and my brother Parker. We are back. Absolutely brutal weekend for me personally, and the EPO predictions here that you're looking at 2-8. That is the worst record that I've had this whole season. Parker, you got a big jump on me this week.
Yep, I appreciate you dropping the ball in the last week of the year, and we have cut the lead down to four. Last time I was within this range, I blew up and had a 2-8 week. But we're gonna leave those 2-8 weeks in 2025, and I'm excited to start fresh in 26.
Yeah. I just gotta say, nobody could have predicted those was on Sunday games, or there was 3-0-0 draws. All four games were draws, and all four games were under 2.5 goals. So yeah, that took a big chunk out of my predictions, but we keep going. We move on. It's a new week. We will do our best to get back on track. So
Yes, sir.
without further ado, here we are. Courtesy to DraftKings. First game, Aston Villa, Nottingham Forest. What's your prediction?
Oh, dude, this one, the line, it looks too good to be true for me. Like
Yeah.
I feel like it's a trap because it's too good, but I'm taking Villa money line. There's they're still hot, and I'm not gonna fade them.
Yeah. I I kind of think that too. Like, is is Villa's luck? Is it like, are they gonna go on a bad streak here after losing to Arsenal? I don't know. This is a bounce back spot for Nottingham Forest. However, last five times that these two teams have played, the home team has won. And the home team has also scored over 1.5 in all five of those games. So I definitely think Villa will win, but I think perhaps the safer play is Villa over 1.5 at -130. It could be 2-2. That would make me feel good about myself, but I think Villa can score 2 goals against Nottingham Forest.
I like that line a lot too.
Yeah. Um, so, yes, this could be a trap game. I wouldn't be surprised if it ended like 1-1 or something, but I still think Ollie Watkins is hot right now. He should score. Somebody else can contribute. Should be an interesting game. What was your pick? Villa money line?
Correct.
Okay. So you can parlay those plus 118. Just a little bit extra value there.
How to play.
Moving on to Brighton Burnley. This should be a Brighton win. However, I'm going to take both teams to score because Burnley have scored in just about every single away game that they've played this season. And we know Brighton is not that fantastic defensively.
Yeah, so this was my pick in this game as well. Burnley have scored at least one goal in four out of the last five, and Brighton have allowed a goal in five out of the last six. So I love both teams to score here. So we are riding this one together. Up the Clarets.
Love that. Love that. Watch it be 0-0.
Right.
Brutal. I don't like this game at all. Um, I need to explore some options here. And I actually have my option. Jared Bowen, one shot on target. He's a machine. What do
Nice.
you
It's
think,
so
Parker?
good. It's so Jared Bowen shot on target. It's so good every time.
I hate
Uh,
everything else about this game.
yeah, I do too, and that's why I've gone for both teams to score. I know it's so it's stinky. It's a stinky pick, but sometimes these stinky games have some entertainment value.
Yeah.
So I'm really and
I
honestly from a Wolves perspective, this kind of feels like one where they maybe not win, but I could see them drawing this game.
yeah, I mean, the line speaks for itself pretty much. Somehow Wolves are favored, and they're gonna, they will definitely think that they have a chance to win this game, which they should think that. However, I do think West Ham is the better team. I don't trust goals to be scored in this game, but I do trust the best player on the pitch, Jared Bowen. He scored a goal last game against Brighton, and I think he will do his best to continue his form. And I think a shot on target is the way to go. That feels like the safest move for me, honestly.
I like it.
Yeah. Here is an interesting game. Bournemouth Arsenal. Bournemouth have not been playing well lately. However, they did get a tie against Chelsea, which is, you know, prior to that they were in a very bad form. But I don't know. There could be goals in this game. What do you think?
Yeah, there definitely could be. So I've actually gone for Bournemouth to score a goal in this game. Um, they've managed to score against the Gunners the last three times they've faced them, so I'm gonna keep that trend going. I think Bournemouth have been finding the back of the net pretty consistently. Um, so yeah, give me a Bournemouth goal.
Oh, so not both teams to score.
Nope, just the singular Bournemouth goal.
Fascinating. So you're opening the door to a Bournemouth 1-0 win, sounds like.
I I'm not going to say that out loud, but it is within the realm of possibilities.
Mm, that is that is very fun. I don't know what I like in this game. I really don't. I don't know. This is kind of fascinating. Antoine Semenyo shot on target, but I still don't trust uh, Bournemouth against this Arsenal defense. I kind of like this is what I'm going to take. I'm going to take over 1.5 goals and Arsenal to win or tie. I don't know what those odds are, but it might not even be good enough to qualify for this. I don't think it's gonna. Minus 320. All right, never mind.
Nope, nope.
I'm taking. Fine, I'll just take Semenyo shot on target, whatever.
All right. Okay, give us a Semenyo goal, and we both win.
Let's see, what did you have? Yeah, you had that. Yeah, Semenyo. Yeah, I mean, those odds are just way too low for him. Put some respect on.
This could be one of the last games he plays for Bournemouth if he gets the January move.
Yeah, that is possible. So you had. All right, moving on. That took way too long to think of. I don't care. Take Tino Bet leads. Man United are atrocious. They're not good right now. They're missing all of their best players. Why would you pick them against an informed Leeds team like that haven't lost in like 5 games?
Yeah,
Um,
100%. I think Leeds being at home to Ellen Road, the rivalry between these two, it's going to be a fun one. I also had Tino Bet Leeds on my card. I kind of want to take Calvert-Lewin again, but I'm going to take Leeds, Tino Bet as my official pick. But I kind of I may sprinkle Calvert-Lewin.
Okay. He is plus one. He is the highest odds to score in this game, plus 140. So
No
I don't
surprise there.
mind that. Yep. Newcastle, Crystal Palace. Ooh, Crystal Palace are not playing well right now. I have to give the nod to Newcastle to win this game.
We are
I don't
so
know what's going on. Yeah, I don't know. It is kind of sketch though.
yeah. I was about to say we're so in line today because I had Newcastle money line straight up as well. I think it was great to see Mateta break his scoring drought recently, but I don't think that's going to be enough. So, especially at St. James Park, I can kind of just see Newcastle edging this one 2-0.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it will be close. Like if you want to take Palace plus one, that's not a bad play either. But I just think the way that two teams are playing right now, Newcastle's not amazing, but Palace are just playing really poor right now. I think hearing the news that their manager is probably going to leave at the end of the season has done them in a little bit. Plus, they're just missing a couple key players like Daniel Munoz, who just makes a massive difference.
Mhm.
Um, I know what my play in this game. It is both teams to score. Liverpool, Fulham. I still don't trust Liverpool's defense. Fulham are kind of hot right now. Um, they do look better defensively, but I Liverpool score in this game. They're coming off a 0-0 game. There will be goals in this game.
Yeah, this one is kind of tough because Liverpool played just 4 days ago, um, or 3 days ago. But I think I'm gonna go Liverpool money line. Y'all have been eking out results the last couple weeks, and this feels like another one that you just grind out. I'm thinking like a 2-1 win here.
Yeah, I like that. That was going to be my, without both teams to score, I was going to pick Liverpool money line. But I'm looking at it now. Both teams have scored past 5 times these two teams have played. So I'm going to stick with both teams to score. Could have fireworks here.
Fireworks at the cottage.
Could also see Liverpool winning 1-0, 2-0. That's very possible as well.
Yeah.
All right. Sunderland versus Tottenham.
Yeah, I think there's tremendous value on both teams to score here. I love it.
Plus 100.
Hmm.
Interesting. So Sunderland do not have a great record against Tottenham. The past 5 times they've played, they have never managed. They have not managed to score more than one goal. They've either gotten clean sheeted. Let me go look at the stats real quick.
I mean
Can
this is also a completely different Sunderland team. I feel like we've touched on this several times this season. They've spent a lot of money over the summer, brought in way more talent than they've probably ever had. So, with all due respect, I think that your stats are a little outdated for this one.
okay, but I just I feel like Tottenham could be a boogie team for this Sunderland squad. I don't know.
That's fair.
I feel like they play somewhat similarly. Um, uh, this one kills me. I don't know. Actually, I love this pick. Brian Brobby shot on target.
Mm.
The guy looked very dangerous against Manchester City at times, and I think he could uh, make a difference here. Yeah, I'm gonna take Brian Brobby shot on target.
Okay, I like that.
Everton Brentford, another gross game. I don't know where to go with this one.
I do. I'm riding with the home team. Tino bet Everton up the Toffees.
Mm. Both teams are coming off clean sheet games. So I'm going to go with both teams to score no. Actually, both teams to score. Both teams are kind of no, no, don't want to. Both teams score no. I'm riding with it. Screw it.
That was the initial bet.
I'm pissed off, so I'm just gonna do whatever I want here. Man City money line. Chelsea just fired the manager. I have no clue what they're doing. So I'm going with Manchester City money line. Chelsea's in shambles right now. What do you think, Parker?
Yeah, I every bone in my body wanted to believe in the new manager bounce, and I know he's not really a new manager. He's the under 21 coach that has come up. The whole Enzo Maresca saga this week has been
It's
wild.
shocking. Has to be a personal issue between the owner or something. I can't believe he's. I think Maresca was a very good coach.
I agree. I think he was doing good things with Chelsea, and it's a shame that this club seems to constantly find themselves in turmoil. Um, that being said, I'm also just going to ride with City Moneyline. I think that they take care of business at home.
Yep, we agree there. I believe that is the last game.
Yes, sir.
What is your favorite bet, Parker?
Um, I've gone back and forth on this, but I think I'm ultimately going to ride with the Clarets. It's a terrifying best bet, but Burnley and the Burnley game, both teams will score. Brighton.
Mm, okay, that's interesting.
It sure is.
Both teams score yes. All right. Mm, honestly, I think City money line has to be my favorite pick. Just everything going on with Chelsea right now is just not good looks. So I think Man City is just the more. I mean, they City need to bounce back. They need to stay in the title race. This is a game they have to win. So give me City money line.
No problem with that whatsoever. I love both these picks.
I do too. We shall see. We need to bounce back. We both had losing records last week. So thank you guys for watching this video. It's always a pleasure. Make sure you like, subscribe, and we shall see you next week. Parker,
Hasta luego, amigo.
adios, brother.